Hello and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. We are so glad you're here in person or at home, relaxing on your couch. We have some great racing tonight. We've got a whole bunch of visitors from Canada. We're glad they're here, and our regular crew. And we're going to get things going right away. We want to first thank our sponsors, Meade Lexus of Southfield, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor, the Children's Foundation, and the Rafa Foundation. And as we get underway here, we want to turn it over to the guy that's going to tell you everything you're going to need to know, and then some, the greatest bike race announcer on the planet, or for sure in the United States, and definitely in Detroit, John Walden Hughes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. We are back with Saturday Night Rumble 23. This is American Track Cycling in downtown Detroit. 63, right? Saturday Night Rumble 63. Want to thank our sponsors, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, Meade Lexus of Southfield, and Lexus of Ann Arbor, as well as the Rafa Foundation and the Children's Foundation. We're underway with our first race of the night. 30 lap chase race.
I have 13. Riders, this is a 30-lap scratch race. 30-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to start the race. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready.
All right, and they're rolling. First race of the night underway. Come on down to turn one and get you some hot dogs. Hot dogs in turn one. And kielbasa. I don't know how to spell that, but I know how to spell vegan dogs. They got those too. $3 for a hot dog. What a deal. $5. All right, first race underway. 149, who is that? Riley Partner pulling off the front of the track. Now it's Martin Vecchio. Vecchio to the front. Hey to John, turn that lap card a little bit so I can see over here. Hey DJ, turn that lap card. I can't see it. You don't have to turn it all the way, just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. That's good. Too much. That's right there. All right, Willie Stallworth pulling up the front of the track. Now we got Timbo Slice Prober. Tim Bober pulling up. Now Bruce Rivera pulls up. Levi Gaswint. Gaswint going out. He'll be racing in the 6-day Detroit and LA 6-day. Now to the front of the pack, Brendan Leary. Brendan Leary, fresh from the Geneva 4-day in Switzerland. From Detroit to Switzerland. Now Riley back to the front, picking up that tempo. Wesley Hill. Wesley Hill picking the heat up. Brandon Carbaum sitting on the back of the pack. William Zugabe. Zugabe at the front. 23 to go. Eyes up, riders. It's fast right off the rip. Martin Vecchio checks his shoulder, sees Jaden. Jaden McMullen now pulling off the front as Charles Moore, the current Masters Team Sprint national champion in the U.S. Charles Moore pulls up. You can see that big gear Charles Moore is riding in. Jaden McMullen looking for a wheel to hop onto. He hops on in front of Bruce Rivera as Mike Hartrick pulls up. Riley back to the front. Tim Bober pulls up. William Zugabe pulls up. Now Leary to the front of the pack. Levi Gaswick now pulling to the top of the track. Jaden McMullen pulls up. Wesley Hill staying on those pedals. Now Zugabe got a small gap. Is he going to run it? Wesley Hill back to the front as Brandon Carbomb, the sprinter, chasing down Hill. Carbomb now shoulder checking, pulling up. We got a little bit of action at the back of the pack. Michael Hartrick pulls up as Tim Bober on the front. Riley Pargetter pulls off as Wesley Hill back to the front. Now here goes Leary, 15 laps to go. 15 laps to go. We got a small break in the group. Can Charles Moore close it down? Charles Moore in that big gear with Mike Hartrick trying to stay on Riley's wheel. All the way to the top goes Levi Gaswin. Gaswin looking for a wheel to jump onto. Jaden McMullen closing it down. We got 5 off the front, 5 riders off the front. Bruce Rivera, Tim Bober chasing. Now Wesley Hill keeping that tempo high. Brendan Leary pulls up. Take a pull, Leary. Zugabe pulls up. Now Jaden McMullen. And here goes Tim Bober, Riley Pargetter, and Charles Moore over the top. Charles Moore going to come over Tim Bober. Let's see if they can close down that gap. Hot right off the rip. And Charles Moore closing it down. Look at Charles Moore push that gear. We got a mile to go, 1 mile to go. 10 laps, racers, 10 laps. First race of the night. The pace slows down a little bit, but Wesley Hill back to picking the tempo up. Eight riders in this main group. Martin Vecchio playing gatekeeper at the back. Zugabe pulls up, Bober pulls up. Riley Parketer to the front. Jaden McMullen now on the front. We have a lot of Canadian riders. Wesley Hill, look at that acceleration from Hill. Making these riders work. They're going to see 7 to go when they come around. Tim Bober getting gapped. Wesley Hill's going to have to fill in there. Zugabe looks back. Brendan Leary almost overlapping wheels. Tim Bober, is he going to make a move? He's going to see 5 to go at the line. 5 laps to go at the line. Jaden McMullen pulls up now. Martin Vecchio. Vecchio going to see 4 to go. 4 to go. Zugabe to the front. And it's slowing up. The whole pack's easing up. Charles Moore to the front. Riley Pargetter now takes the lead. 3 to go. 3 to go. I don't know about pulling off the front there. Martin Vecchio's going to see 2 to go when he comes around. Here goes Zugabe. William Zugabe making a move. Wesley Hill tight on his wheel. Brendan Leary following strong. Here comes the bell. Bell lap coming up. Can Zugabe hold him off? Here comes Wesley Hill and Brendan Leary and Jaden McMullen out of nowhere. This junior's cruising. Can he get up and over the top? Wesley Hill trying to get over Zugabe. Jaden McMullen coming up behind. It's going to go to. Oh, Jaden McMullen. Made a move from way far back. From 4th place to 1st. Give it up to the junior from Canada, Jaden McMullen. Zugabe in 2nd. Leary in 3rd. Hill in 4th. Vecchio in 5th. That's what I'm saying, Matt Gittins. Get that announcer a hot dog. If you're watching at home, let us know where you're watching from. Maybe I'll shout you out if I think you're cool. Shout out to Barry Whitson. We miss you, buddy. All the way in Australia, Barry Whitson. You know he's out there. Hot dogs in turn 1. We got specials on drinks. We got Festive Punch. Great name. $5. Somebody likes the punch. Maybe. Chips and salsa. Come grab some Aunt Knees.
Wait.
Chips and salsa.
Jay McMullen, the winner of that first race of the night. Nice job out there, Jay. What do you have to say?
I'm happy to be here.
Great. That's all we need. We're happy you're here, too.
Kevin Dove watching in Detroit. Well, get on over here. Dave Fisher in T-Town. Dave McGrath in Mumbai. Hey, what's that dude? Eric's in Mumbai. You should hang out with Eric. He never told me his last name. All right, we got a 20-lap chase race. Let's see here. We got Pat Murray on the front. Ron Gaynor sitting in second. Craig Linton sitting in third. Joshua Cooper in fourth. Bronson Patrick in fifth. Richard Carson and Brian Jankowski. "20-lap chase race." Here's your head official, Bruce Carlson, for your instructions.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling. Murray on the front. All right, riders, 20 laps to go. 20 laps to go. First race of the night for this group. Gaynor on the front. Now Linton overtaking that front position. Made the trip from Canada, crossing that border. Now Cooper to the front of the pack. Jankowski stretching it out. Bronson Patrick. Now to the front. It's going to go with Action Bronson. Carson now out of Indy. First race out here at the Lexus Velodrome. Let's go, Gaynor. Get up there. Make some noise for Ron Gaynor, chasing him down. All right, Linton now keeping the heat on. 15 laps to go, riders. 15 laps to go. Come on down to turn one and get a hot dog. Hot dogs. Patrick now to the front. Carson picking up that tempo. He checks his shoulder. He pulls up. Now Pat Murray. Pat Murray stopped by the bike shop, said he needed bigger gear. I told him he just needed to pedal faster. Jankowski now to the front. Jankowski's been coming out to the Tuesday and Thursday workouts pretty regularly as Linton overtakes the front position. 12 laps to go, riders. 12 laps to go. Eyes up, eyes up. All right, you can come on down to the bar, get a drink. We got specials. Luke's Festive Punch, $5. I think Luke came up with the name of it. Is the festive punch, does it have a Christmas tree in it? What's in the festive punch? I heard there's orange juice, a fifth of Captain Morgan's, and a dash of cranberry juice. Nothing like the holidays than getting wasted. Paycheck pulling off the front. Action Bronson, let's go! Pat Murray chasing him down. Rest of the riders sitting up. We got 2 going off the front. Jankowski making a move, trying to close it down. 7 laps to go. Murray pulls through. Whoa, eyes up, riders. Got to make that move now. They got 1,000 meters to go, 1,000 meters to go. Murray, Pat Murray and Action Bronson on the front. Cooper trying to chase him down. Do they got the legs to get him? They got 5 to go, 5 to go. Eyes up, riders, eyes up. Now Richard Carson. Carson, new on the Lexus Velodrome's got to close down that gap. Is he going to go up and over? Hold your line, riders. Carson coming over the top. Push it all the way. He's going to see 3 to go. Carson with the big acceleration. Can he stay away? He's got an 8 bike length gap. Got to hold that black line. 2 to go, 2 to go. Hold that black line, racer. He's starting to feel it. Stay down low. Let's go. Here comes the bell. 1 to go. You got to go now. Chasing him down is Lynn. Lynn making a move. Carson's got to go now. Does he got the legs left? Alec Lynn making a move. They're shoulder to shoulder. Oh, it's going to be close and at the line. Craig Lynn making the win, taking the win. Richard Carson in second. Pat Murray in third. Action Bronson in fourth. Joshua Cooper in fifth. And that's bike racing. All right, next up we got some of our junior riders. Junior riders to the rail.
Linton, come to the line. Nice race, everybody. Come and get your big prize. Thanks for coming out. Have you been here before?
First time riding here. It's great. Love it.
Great. Where are you from?
London, Ontario.
London, Ontario. All right, let's hear it for the winner of the second race of the night.
All right. Craig Cameron watching all the way from Australia. What up, mate? Shot for those roos. Don't go in the water with the kangaroos. Carissa Cleveland watching from Indianapolis. Cassie Cameron, our track is 166 meters. 50-degree bankings in the turns, 15 degrees in the straightaways. EJ from Aspen. Salvador Ross Jr. watching from McAllen, Texas. We got another 20-lap scratch race about to go down. This is our juniors.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready.
All right, they're rolling on the front of the pack. That's Patrick Leary. Sitting in second. The current junior Omnium national champion in the U.S. for 13 and 14-year-olds. Also the Madison national champion. Also, he just set a national record for his age group. That's Cameron Coleman. In third, Jay Schmidt. That's Alex Fanjet in the green jersey coming over the top of Noah Savona. Serena Hill in the other green jersey. We've got Brody Mann sitting near the back of the pack. Another Canadian rider out of the Forest City Velodrome. Jacob Osborne sitting in there with the long hair. Long hair don't care. And who's this other rider? 107, that is Annika Brantz. Brantz now sitting in third position. Brody pulls up. Jacob pulls up. Now Annika on the front. Patrick Leary back to the front of the pack. Patrick Leary also just came back from Switzerland. All right. Jacob to the front. Annika overtaking that front place position. Eyes up, riders. Eyes up. Patrick Leary to the front, controlling the tempo. 13 to go. 13 to go. Brody Mann chasing him down. Noah Savona on the wheels. Jay Schmidt needs to hop on a wheel. And we got 4 off the front. 4 off the front. Alex Fanjet setting the tempo. Brody Mann, Patrick Leary, Cameron Coleman. Leary pulls up. Now Coleman to the front of the pack. Big gap for these 4 riders off the front. They got 1 mile to go. 1 mile to go. Brody Mann pulling up. Now Leary to the front of the pack. Coleman pulls up. Fanjet now overtaking that front position. Brody Mann now to the front. Leary back on those pedals. Let's go, Savona and Schmidt. Let's go. Chase him down. Work together. Work together. 4 off the front. 4 off the front. Seven to go for the leaders. 7 to go for the leaders. $1,000 meters to go. Savona and Schmidt, hold your line. Cameron Coleman to the front. 5 laps to go for the leaders. 5 laps to go for the top 4 riders. Alex Fanjet setting that tempo. Now Brody Mann on the pedals. Patrick Leary picking up the tempo. 4 to go, 4 to go. Do not overlap wheels, riders. Do not overlap wheels. Coleman looking back. 500 meters, and here goes Patrick Leary. Patrick Leary making a move on the black line, lap riders on the black line. Hold your line. Patrick Leary and Cameron Coleman coming over the top. 2 to go, 2 to go. Fanjet and Mann chasing him down. Here comes the bell. 1 to go, 1 to go. Can Patrick Leary hold off Cameron Coleman? Cameron Coleman seems content just sitting on. And it's going to go Leary, Coleman, Mann, Fanjet. Jacob, Serena, Annika, Savona, and Schmidt. Matt Giddings, what has been my favorite race ever at Lexus Velodrome? Any race that Matt Giddings is doing. I think my favorite race is the Thursday night elimination. Isn't that right, Eric Buckhav? Where's Eric at? It's the only race that matters. Thursday night elimination race. We don't live stream it. It only lives on in our heads forever. Basically, racing out here at the Lexus Velodrome, it's like racing in the UCI Championships League, except way better. Because we're in Detroit. And Detroit's awesome. We got the best food ever. Okay. You been to Southwest? If you don't mind your food taking a little while, you can go to Lupido's. It's actually technically in Mexican town. Great steak quesadilla. Let me tell you. Tell you all about it. Might take a half an hour to get it. Well, only half your order. We got Tim Bober over in turn 3. He's talking shop.
Patrick Leary, winner of that last race. How you feeling today, Patrick?
Pretty all right.
All right, well, you won a race. Congratulations. Patrick Leary.
All right. Now is our second group of juniors. Whoa, there's a lot of Canadians up here. All right. We got some new names. On the front, that's Thomas Fanjet. Sitting in second, Tomas Liska Gardner. We got named Cormac Leary. Then we got Juan Benitez. Braylon Claslin. Ben Bukowski, Eve Bukowski, Harry Langford. That's all of them, I think. Is that it? All right, riders. 20 laps. Here's Bruce Carlson.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling. Sean Adamski. Why isn't Cash down here? Cash Adamski will be attempting a junior national record in the next couple months. Pretty good time. Did a 3,000 meter, 3:47, 3,000 meter with no training. See if he can knock about 10 seconds off that time. On the front is Fanjet. 20 to go. 20 laps to go, racers. Oh, Willie Stallworth, you racing the Madison, I see? All right, look at these juniors going. Everyone's shoulder checking. Tomas on the front in that green helmet. That was Harry Langford that just pulled up. Now Fanjet stepping the tempo up. Fanjet, you can't see with his helmet on, but that kid's got a wicked mullet. True Canadian. The haircut like that. All he owns is denim. Rob Good, you guys need to get a denim kit. Some jorts. All right. E. Bukowski pulling off the front. Now, I don't know 100%, but I'm guessing Ben Bukowski and E. Bukowski are probably related. They're both Canadian. I know that much. Tomas now on the front. 11 laps to go, riders. 11 to go. What's Tim Bober thinking about in turn one? Let's think about what Tim's thinking about. Hot dogs! That's all that's on Tim Bober's mind 24/7. How can I shove more hot dogs down my throat? Well, luckily for Tim Bober, there's hot dogs in turn one. All right, riders. Cormac Leary sitting in the middle of the pack. I don't know the ages of these kids, but they're all pretty young, I think. I'm going to say Fanjet for the win. The haircut's too arrow. Fanjet now stepping up that pace. 7 to go, 7 to go. Now Cormac Leary on the front. Donnell Anderson walking around the infield. What do you think Donnell Anderson's listening to? He's got his headphones in. He's getting ready to go. Ready for this sprint tournament. Putting his Crocs in sport mode. 5 to go at the line. 5 laps to go at the line. Ben Bukowski at the front. He pulls up. Harry Langford leading him around. 4 to go at the line. 4 to go at the line. Out of the saddle. That's E. Bukowski ramping up the tempo. Fanjet chasing him down. 3 to go at the line. That's 500 meters to go. 500 meters to go. Can she hold him off? Tomas sitting there, and here's Fanjet. Fanjet's closing down that gap. 2 to go. Can Eve stay on the front? Here comes the bell. Final lap, final lap. Lapped riders, hold your line. Eve Bukowski making a run for it. All the way, go, go, go. Here comes Fanjet, and Fanjet get over the top. They're shoulder to shoulder. And the winner's going to be E. Bukowski. Second place, Thomas Liska Gardner. Third, Thomas Fanjet. Put your hands together for those kids. And E. Bukowski going early, getting the dub. Take her to Buffalo Wild Wings. She earned that dub. The B-dubs. Bruce Rivera's watching. Where are you watching from, Bruce Rivera? Oh, he's watching from the Lexus Velodrome. Tim Bober over there talking to Stefan Rothkegel about how good those hot dogs in turn one are. You can see him right there at the bottom of the screen in the yellow jersey. Stefan's from Austria. He never had a hot dog. I don't know what they call him over there.
Eve. All right. You brought your cheering section. Whoa, 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 whoa. You got it. Congratulations. Nice riding out there. How do you like our track?
It's great, honestly.
A little bigger than London.
Oh, yeah.
We're glad to have you here. You're from London?
Yeah.
All right. Good job. Eve Bukowski. Woo! You're welcome any day.
All right. This is our next group of junior riders. On the front, that's Lily Ofak. Second is a Jankowski. Is that, which Jankowski is that? Everett. Julian on the front. Hey, Julian, raise your hand. Which one's? Everett Jankowski, Julian Jankowski, and Jordan Kariga.
Riders, this is a 10-lap scratch race. 10-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling. This is the future of cycling right here in Detroit at the Lexus Velodrome. This is American track cycling. Ten to go, riders, 10 to go. I want to say thanks to our sponsors, Mead Lexus Southfield, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor, as well as the Children's Foundation and the Rafa Foundation. Support those that support you. All right. Get out there, Jordan. Julian Jankowski to the front of the pack. Jankowski setting the tempo. 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go. And we got our sprinters rolling around, getting warmed up. Seven to go. 7 to go. Come on down to the bar. Get yourself some drink. All right, I believe that Kieran is next. So let's get some betting going. Who do you think's going to win the Kieran? I don't know who's in it. I'll call the winner at the line. As Lily Ofak goes to the front. Let's go, Lily, make them work. Dipping down to that black line. Oh, and don't say too much. Here goes Jordan Kariga. Making a move over the top. Eyes up, Junior. Big move. Can he hold it? 3 to go at the line. 3 to go at the line. Kariga's got a big gap. Can he hold him off? Ofak chase him down. So's Jankowski. Keep pedaling. Keep pedaling. All the way. Go, 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 go. 2 to go. 2 to go. And Jankowski making a move over the top. Does Kariga got another jump left in him? Let's go, Jordan, all the way. Let's go, Jordan. Up and over, Lily, to the finish line. Final lap, final lap. Everett Jankowski on the front. All the way to the finish line, Jordan, all the way to the finish line. And give it up for Everett Jankowski. Second place, Lily Ofak. Third, Julian Jankowski. Fourth, Jordan Kariga.
Thank you.
Is it Kieran's next?
What?
Kieran.
I guess. I didn't
All
know.
right, now we're going to get into our Kieran's. Kieran Racing.
Oh, there's no sprints. Good job.
Who needs Henry Levrison when you got Donnell Anderson?
You did awesome. All right, Everett Jankowski, slow down. Whoa, don't run me over. Nice racing out there. Is this your first W?
Yes.
Have you been working hard?
Yes.
I got to stop asking yes and no questions. Good job out there, Everett. We'll see you in another one soon.
You got to line up behind the pursuit line, racers. Roll it back. Eight riders in this pursuit. We're splitting this into two groups. What race we doing here? This is a Kieran. Kieran, this is the Kieran. All right, pick a racer. Who do you think's going to win it? I'm going with Charles Moore. Charles Moore, you better win. We got Luke Cavener on the motor. So the way this Kieran's going to work, we're going to let him roll off. They're going to see 9 to go. Motor's coming off with 4 laps to go. Motor's going to pull him up to 50 kilometers an hour. For all you Canadians, for all you Americans, that's 31.5. I don't know why we haven't taken over the metric system. It makes so much more sense. But we still do miles an hour here for some reason. Motor pulls off with 4 to go, and it's an all-out sprint. Jaden McMullen's in a pretty good position there, sitting on Donnell Anderson.
Riders, this is a 9-lap Kieran. 9-lap Kieran. The motor will pull off with 4 to go coming out of turn 4. The instructions will be riders ready, and the whistle will be your command to roll. You must maintain this starting position for the first lap. After that, you can change positions. You just can't go past the back of the motor until it pulls off the track. Once the motor pulls off the track, it's a straight sprint finish.
All right. About to get underway with this, Kieran. Pick your racer.
Riders ready?
Riley on the front. Wesley Hill in second. Jax Capella in third. Charles Moore off the back and forth. Donnell Anderson on his wheel. Jaden McMullen sitting second in the back. And on the back is Jake Bondi. On the front, on the motor, that's Luke Cavender. You're going to count the laps down? Eight laps to go, 8 laps to go. Riley setting the tempo. It's a hard position to be in the front on the Kieran. Jackson Capella in the middle has got a big sprint. He took second the Junior National Sprint competition a couple years ago. Currently, the fastest 15, 16-year-old sprinter in the U.S., Donnell Anderson, sitting in third from the back in that black cast helmet. Shout out to Super Bars. Andrew Crater just had one of those Super Bars. Tasted good. All right. Luke Cavender's got him up to 31.5 miles an hour. And the motor's off. Charles Moore going early. Ramping up that big gear. Charles Moore winding it up. On his wheel, Donnell Anderson. They're way off the front. Jake Bondi chasing him down. Can Donnell Anderson go over the top? Here we go. This is the Kieran. Charles Moore going for it. 2 to go. Donnell Anderson needs to get up and over the top of Charles Moore because here comes Jake Bondi. Bondi the sharpshooter chasing him down. Charles Moore on the front. Look at that massive gear. Charles Moore pushing it all the way to the line. And look who called it. Oh boy, Charles Moore with the win. Charles Moore, Donnell Anderson, Jake Bondi, Wesley Hill, Jaden McMullen, Riley Partniger, and Jackson Capella. I'd like to give a shout out to myself for picking that winner. You guys all owe me a hot dog. Ben Green watching from home. Checking out parts available at Highway 2 while he rides his Wahoo trainer. What's up, Ben? What a move from Charles Moore. Going early. I don't even know he pushes that big of a gear. Hey, make sure you ask Charles Moore what gear he's in right now.
All right, Charles Moore.
What
More
gear
and
you ride,
more.
Charles?
A W to start the night. Good job. How'd it feel having that 16-year-old? Can you talk?
Oh, that was hard.
Well, it looked awesome. Let's hear it for Charles Moore with the W.
What
Woo-hoo!
gear you ride, Charles Moore? What gears he got? Hey, Chris.
What gear? What gear are you on?
Very big gear.
Very
he
big
won't.
gear.
Tell us your secrets.
Yeah, you can just see that it's a very big gear.
Well, I could tell by his feet they weren't moving the whole time. Give it up for Charles Moore, the big push. Nice job by Donnell Anderson, too. Donnell, Mr. Anderson. All right. Next up is the elimination. We got Bober. We got Zugabe. We got Hartrick. We got Stallworth. We got Leary. We got Gaswin. We got Rivera. We got Vecchio. And who is that? Is that Carbomb? We got Carbomb. Carbomb moved out of his van. He's living in an actual house now. Oh, we got a couple more. We got Capella. We got Wesley Hill. Riley Man, your name is killing me. Partiger? Pargetter? McMullen. "13 riders in this race. All right, you got about 30 seconds to go get a hot dog and grab a drink because this is going to be exciting.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1 and we pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. Coming out of turn 4, it'll be 2 laps to go. Don't make a hole where there isn't. Riders ready?
What up, Roger Wynn? What up, Trevor? Riley goes, hey, that Karen wasn't fast enough. Let's go right to the front. Let's start this elimination race off fast. Remember, watch the back of the pack. The back of the pack is where all the action is at.
5 to go. 5 to go.
Rivera making a move from the back all to the front. Stallworth looks back, sees Jax Capella. Capella's going to play the devil. This race also known as devil takes the hindmost. Capella's going to try to take riders out one at a time. Stallworth moving from the front to the back, from the back to the front. Carbomb in a dangerous spot. So Zugabe. Zugabe trapped in down low. Jaden McMullen checks his shoulder. They got 2 to the first pole, 2 laps to the first pole. Eyes up, riders. Eyes up. Capella at the back still. Carbomb checking his shoulder. We got a bell coming up. Bell lap coming up, riders. All right, pulling on the next lap. Pulling on the next lap. Zugabe down low in that dangerous spot. Willie Stallworth getting trapped in. Stallworth decides to go down low. Capella now trapped in. Nowhere for either of these riders to go. What's Capella going to do? Jax Capella going down low, and it's going to be, oh, Capella, Jackson Capella, you are eliminated. Willie Stallworth staying in. Let's see if he can stay in for another lap. Stallworth's got to go up top. Can he get over Brendan Leary? Brendan Leary trapped in. Stallworth needs to go high. Does he got another jump following Jaden McMullen? And it's going to be Willie Stallworth. Willie Stallworth, you are eliminated. Now at the back, Brendan Leary. Brendan Leary pushing up and over. Brendan Carbomb. Carbomb now trapped in. Carbomb, where's he going to go? Carbomb's got to jump. Not much space. Carbomb trying to go up high. Not enough time, and it's going to be Carbomb, Brendan Carbomb. You are eliminated. On the front, Tim Bober and Wesley Hill. Now Mike Hartrick in that dangerous spot. Hartrick's got to get up and over Vecchio. Vecchio up on the pedals. Martin Vecchio. Martin Vecchio rocking out that Kyle Perry beard. Hartrick coming over the top, and it's going to be, oh, Gaswint, Levi Gaswint. You are eliminated. Now Rivera and Hartrick at the back as Martin Vecchio keeping that tempo high. Hartrick trying to push. Rivera trying to go as well. Jaden McMullen trapped in, and it's going to be Hartrick, Mike Hartrick. You are eliminated, Mike Hartrick. Let's see if Rivera can push up and over. Now Tim Bober. Tim Bober at the back. Tim Bober needs to make a push. Bober at the back of the pack. Can Bober make it over the top of Rivera? Let's see. There's a push here. Rivera going for it. It's going to be Bober. Timbo Slice. You don't got to go home, but you got to get off the track because you are eliminated. Jaden McMullen and Brendan Leary fighting it out. On the front is Bruce Rivera. Riley Partniger trapped in down low. No room for him to go, and it's going to be Riley Partniger you are eliminated. Vecchio no trapped in. Martin Vecchio needs to get up and over the top. William Zugave trapped in by Brendan Leary. Brendan Leary keeping him down low. Martin Vecchio with a big acceleration, having to come all the way over the top. Vecchio getting to that arrow spot, going right to the front. Zugave trying to push it at the line. Oh, and it's going to be Rivera, Bruce Rivera. You are eliminated. Great race by Bruce Rivera. Vecchio setting that tempo. Now McMullen coming over the top of Wesley Hill. Vecchio checks his shoulder. He sees these other four pushing it. Vecchio needs to go. Wesley Hill trapped in. And it's going to be, oh, Vecchio, Martin Vecchio, you are eliminated. Zugave at the front. Here goes Hill. Hill trying to get over the top of McMullen. Brendan Leary trapped in down low. Brendan Leary, can he force his way out? Zugave trying to hold off these juniors. Well, I guess, are they juniors? They're all, Wesley Hill's not a junior. Brendan Leary fighting it out with Wesley Hill, and it's going to be Leary, Brendan Leary, you are eliminated. Down to three riders. Wesley Hill goes to the front. Zugave, does he got it left in his legs? Zugave looking down. J.D. McMullen's got to push over. Zugave's got to go over the top of Hill. Zugave making him work for it. William Zugave, they're three across all the way to the line, and it's going to be Jaden McMullen, you are eliminated. We're down to two, William Zugave and Wesley Hill. Hill and Zugave.
2 to go, riders. 2 to go.
Zugave going early. Goes to the black line, sits up. Whoa. Here comes the bell. Oh, Wesley Hill, what a move from Wesley Hill. Can Zugave close down that gap? Wesley Hill on the front. Look at that hair flowing side to side. Zugave now pushing him. They're shoulder to shoulder all the way to the line, and the winner of the elimination race is going to be Wesley Hill. What a race.
These are like in the awkward place. They're in an awkward place. That was smart. What should I ask?
Let's give it up for Wesley Hill. All right, we got another elimination race. Elimination race number 2 up to the rail.
Wesley Hill, you almost didn't make it tonight. Glad you came?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. It's always fun racing at the Lexus Velodrome.
All right, you get a rose for that. Good job with the W.
All right, we got Action Bronson on the front. That's your new name, Bronson, just so you know. Joshua Cooper in second. Brian Jankowski in third. Richard Carson in fourth. Craig Linton in fifth. Pat Murray in sixth. And Ron Gaynor at the back. All right, who's going to win this race? Who's going to win this race?
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 laps to go. First bell will be at 1, we'll pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end coming out of turn 4. It'll be 2 laps to go. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels, and don't make a hole where there isn't. Riders ready?
All right, and here they go. Pick it up, 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 pick it up.
5 to go, riders. 5 to go.
5 laps to the first pole. 5 laps to the first pole. Action Bronson on the front. Tim Bower over there talking to Mark and Vecchio about how they both have Kyle Perry's beards. Two to go, two to go. Let's go, Gator! All right, Ron Gaynor, let's see if he can make a move. Ron Gaynor house out a ton here at the Lexus Velodrome. All right, Ron Gaynor, let's go, Gator, push it. All the way, let's make some noise for Ron Gaynor. It's his birthday on Monday. And guess what, Ron, for your birthday? You get eliminated. Ron Gaynor, you are eliminated. Happy birthday. Shout out to Ron Gaynor. All right, Pat Murray's got to get up and over Richard Carson. Now Linton in that dangerous spot. Hold your line, riders. Carson coming over the top. 116. And it's Cooper. Cooper, you are eliminated. Joshua Cooper. Carson goes to the front. Pat Murray looking for a wheel to jump onto. Hold that line, riders. Hold your line. Jankowski coming over the top of Bronson. Murray's got to go high. Bronson down low. Does Murray got the legs in it to push over the top? And it's going to be, oh, Pat Murray. Pat Murray, you are eliminated. Jankowski following Linton. Patrick down low on Carson's wheel. Patrick trapped in, though. He's going to have to try to push his way out. Jankowski making a move. Can he get over the top? Action Bronson trying to stay in. It's going to be, oh, Jankowski, Brian Jankowski, you are eliminated. Big push, but not enough time. Now Linton goes to the front. Bronson needs to get up and over. Now Carson checks his shoulder. He sees they're picking up that tempo. Carson now picking up that pace. Bronson needs to go now. Can he get over Linton? Bronson with a big push. It's going to be Linton. Linton, you are eliminated. Linton, you are eliminated. We're down to two. Carson and Petruk.
Two to go, riders. Two to go.
Action Bronson up top. Richard Carson down low. Bronson just moved to Detroit from Toronto. Carson from Indianapolis. One to go, one to go. Can Carson ramp up the tempo? Petruk, Action Bronson's got to get over the top, all the way to the line. And it looks like the winner of the elimination race is going to be Richard Carson. First day at the Lexus Velodrome, first win.
Richard Carson. Nice job out there. Where are you from?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
All right, Indy. I didn't know you were from Indy. Good job. We're glad you're here. How do you like it?
It's a little scary at first, but I'll be back for sure.
You'll be back. Good. We're glad to see you. You're doing great out there. Congratulations, Richard Carson, winner of the elimination.
All right, we got another elimination race. This is our junior elimination race.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 laps to go. First bell will be at 1. We pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. Eyes up. Don't make a hole where there isn't. Riders ready.
All right, and they're rolling.
Five to go. 5 to go.
All right, Jay Schmidt needs to get up there. Count the laps down. Noah Savona pushing over the top. Serena Hill at the back. Going fast right off the bat. Patrick Leary keeping the tempo high. Alex Fanjet sitting in second. Donnell Anderson in third. Annika Brantz sitting in third. Bell lap coming up. Bell lap coming up at the back of Savona. Savona's going to have to push through. Eyes up, riders. Patrick Leary setting the tempo. Noah Savona chasing it out with Jay Schmidt. Jay Schmidt trying to go up high. Noah Savona going down low. It's going to be close. It's going to be Schmidt. Jay Schmidt, you are eliminated. Noah Savona chasing him down. Let's go, Noah, all the way. He's got to get up and over Serena Hill. All the way to the line, and it's going to be close. It's going to be Savona, Noah Savona, you are eliminated. All right, Donnell Anderson onto the wheel of Patrick Leary. Alex Fanjet making a move. Now Serena Hill trapped in. Jacob Osborne trying to get over the top. Annika trapped in. I don't think there's enough room, and it's going to be Serena Hill, you are eliminated. Now Annika down low. Serena Hill, the current U.S. Madison national champion for her age group. Annika down low. It's going to be a close one at the line. It's going to be, 107, Annika Brantz. Annika Brantz, you are eliminated. Annika, you're out. No bell on this lap. Going to hear the bell on the next lap. All right, Brody Mann needs to get up and over. Donnell Anderson now trapped in. Anderson picking up the tempo, looking for a way out. Checking his shoulder. Brody Mann trying to get over the top. Donnell Anderson looks back. Brody Mann up top, and it's going to be, Brody Mann, you are eliminated. Oh, shit. My bad. That was Jacob Osborne. Jacob Osborne is out. He knew it. Donnell Anderson trying to push over Cameron Coleman. Cameron Coleman trying to get over Patrick Leary. And it's going to be Patrick Leary. Patrick Leary, you are eliminated. Now on the front is Brody Mann. Brody Mann. Donnell Anderson, legs look like they're hurting. Does he got another jump? Cameron Coleman's got to get over the top. Alex Fanjet trying to stay in it. And it's going to be the rider off the back, fresh off the Kieran. Donnell Anderson, you are eliminated. Cameron Coleman trying to get his way out. Trapped in. Fanjet not giving him any room. Cameron's got to back off. Now he's got to get over the top of Man and Fanjet. Can he do it? Does he got to jump? And it's going to be Fanjet, Alex Fanjet. You are eliminated. We're down to Brody Mann and Cameron Coleman. 2 to go, 2 to go. Here comes the bell. Brody Mann trying to accelerate with Cameron Coleman. Coleman's out of the saddle. Cameron Coleman, can he hold him off? He's got to push up and over. And the winner of our junior elimination race, Cameron Coleman.
Cameron Coleman. He's racking up the wins here at the Lexus Velodrome this season. What was your plan?
Just sitting in.
And you did. And then what happened?
I won the race.
There you go. Cameron Coleman. Good job out there. Off you go. Yeah, a round of applause. Okay. He won't leave till we clap.
All right, riders up there, make sure you know your number. Make sure you know your number. Try to call you out by name, but make sure you know your number. Tomas at the front. Eve Bukowski in second.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1, and we will pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. Coming out of turn 4, it'll be 2 laps to go. Eyes up, don't make a hole where there isn't. Riders ready.
All right, and they're rolling. That's Juan Benitez. Thomas Fanjet. Let's get it together, riders. Ease it up, ease it up. Let's get it all together. Harry Langford jumping on the back of the group. All right, I think we're gonna hear 5 to go at the line. Here we go. Come on down to turn 1 and get you a hot dog.
5 to go. 5 to go.
Bruce interrupted my hot dog scream. We also got drinks at the bar. $5 festive punch created by the one and only Luke Kevin Dewar. All right, 3 to go at the line, 3 to go at the line. Kevin Dewar, a drink specialist from France. He takes 2 drinks and puts them in and makes them 1. He calls it festive. 4 drinks. You take a 5th of this, a 5th of that, swish it together, and I'll see you tomorrow. Call it time travel juice. All right, bell coming up, bell coming up. All right, riders, pulling on the next lap, pulling on the next lap. Ben Bukowski in that dangerous spot along with Harry Langford. Langford needs to push it. Harry looking at his legs like, come on, give me one more jump. Harry Langford all the way to the line. Not enough time, and it's Harry Langford. Langford, you are eliminated. Nice push, but not enough time on the short track here at the Lexus Velodrome. Ben Bukowski's got to get up and over Cormac Leary. Braylon Klassen trapped in down low. Ben trying to make a move. Cormac Leary trapped in. Oh, and it's going to be down low. Braylon Klassen. Braylon Klassen, you are eliminated. All right, pulling to the next lap, Can Ben do it again? Can he take out another rider? Thomas Vanjet pushing over the top of Eve Bukowski. Ben Bukowski trying to make a move. Cormac Leary trying to trap him down low. And it's going to be the rider down low, one away, Ben Bukowski. Ben Bukowski, you are eliminated. Nice riding from Ben out there. All right, Cormac Leary sitting at the back of the pack, spinning those legs out. He's got to get over the top of Eve Bukowski. Fanjet now picking up the tempo. Eve Bukowski won a race earlier tonight. Cormac Leary going up high. Eve trying to push in. It's going to be close. It's going to be, Eve Bukowski. You are eliminated, Eve Bukowski. And we're down to 4 riders. Can Cormac Leary come over the top of Thomas Fanjet? Fanjet just thinking about how he's going to style that mullet when he gets off the track. It's like, I got to shave some more off the sides. Cormac Leary trying to come over the top. It's going to be close. And it's going to be, from the front to the back, 134, Thomas Liska Garnier, you are eliminated. Tomas thought he was safe, and then Cormac Leary came from nowhere. Down to 3 riders. Juan Benitez on the front. Can Thomas Fanjet and Cormac Leary get over the top? Fanjet making a move. Leary's trying to go. Does Leary got enough in the legs? Oh, it's going to be Fanjet. Thomas Fanjet, you are eliminated. And we're down to Benitez and Leary. Here we go. 2 to go for these riders.
2 to go.
Let's go, Cormac all the way. Chase him down. Juan Benitez on the front. He's been on the front for a while. 1 to go. Here comes Cormac Leary. Benitez making a move. Leary's on his hip. Benitez looks back. They're shoulder to shoulder. All the way to the line. And the winner's going to be, wow. I think it was down low, Juan Benitez. What a finish. Give it up for those 2 juniors. Best race of the night so far. Juan Benitez and Cormac Leary. And the winner of our junior elimination, Juan Benitez. With the bike throw. That was a close one. That is unofficial. Oh, it's official. What a finish. Juan Benitez to the start-finish line. Happy birthday to Ron Gator. Nice racing out there, Ron. We'll see you in the morning later on this week, I'm sure.
What's his name? Juan?
Great thing about the Lexus Velodrome is we are very accessible. You can go and ride the track.
Juan, come on up. We missed you.
You can ride at the track pretty much anytime there's not a race going on.
Welcome to the Lexus. There you go, your cheering section. Congratulations. That was a tight race. How'd it feel?
It was pretty tight, but I pushed through.
You pushed through. Good job. Welcome to the Lexus. Nice work out there, Juan Benez.
Oh, another big, oh man, here we go. All right, we got Lily Ofak, we got Everett Jankowski, and I was just told yesterday it was Jordan Kariga's birthday. Happy birthday to Jordan Kariga. At the back, Julian Jankowski.
Riders, this is your elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 3 laps to go. 3 laps. First bell will be at 1. We pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. We get down to 2 riders at the end coming out of turn 4. It'll be 2 laps to go. Riders ready?
All right, these riders are going to see 3 to go when they come around. This is our young junior elimination race.
Three to go. 3 to go.
Julian Jankowski at the back. Everett Jankowski leading out. All right, and here we go. Pulling on the next lap, pulling on the next lap. Jordan and Julian at the back. Julian's got to get up and over. Jordan pushing over the top of Everett. And the first one eliminated is going to be Julian Jankowski. You are eliminated. Lily Ofak on the front. Jordan Kariga holding Everett Jankowski down low. Let's see if Jordan's got another jump left in him. Let's go, Jordan, all the way. Push it to the line, Jordan. Let's go, 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 go. And the next one eliminated is going to be the birthday boy, Jordan Kariga. You are eliminated. Happy birthday. That's the kind of birthday you get at the Lexus Velodrome.
2 to go, riders. 2 to go.
2 to go. 2 laps to go for these 2 riders. Lily Ofak's been at the front the whole time. All right, final lap. Can Everett Jankowski make it over the top? Lily Ofak trying to hold him off. Everett making a move. Lily's pounding on those pedals. All the way to the line, all the way. Go, 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 go. And the win of our junior elimination is going to be Everett Jankowski.
Everett Jankowski, winner of the Young Junior Elimination. You eliminated your brother in that. Woo! How's your brother going to feel about being eliminated by you?
I don't know.
How do you feel?
Tired.
Are you having a good time out there?
Always.
Always. All right, Everett Jankowski with another W. Good job. And speaking of eliminations, we're going to take a little break here. Won't be too long. But we have inadvertently eliminated somebody from our staff. And if you've been coming to any of our races, you know this young woman. And we're now going to totally humiliate her. And it's time, oh, I forgot something. It's time to say goodbye to the woman that's the first beverage manager ever at the Spoke Easy Lounge. She's been a rock behind the scenes, and now she's got to move, not a nerve, she's moving on, but she'll be back. Andrea Johns, let's hear it for our beverage manager. Have anything you want to say? Want to talk? No. Well,
John to yell that I want John to yell that I'm eliminated. Where is he?
he'll do that.
Andrea Johns, you are eliminated.
All right. Now, I know it's proper to let you open this, but we got to take this out for a second because, first of all, Andrea started riding while she worked here. So yeah, he's. Some people are not very happy about it, including us. So this is to keep you on the coming back. It's a track jersey, so maybe it'll fit you. And then this is a story of Andrea and the Lexus Velodrome, and everybody has signed it. And if you haven't signed it, come on up here to sign it. This is her last day on the job. She's being replaced by JoJo and Michelle, and we're going to have a hard time replacing her because she's really had a heart into the Lexus Velodrome. Dale, do you want to say anything? Anybody? They're all giving you a thumbs up. And too bad we've got races that you got to keep going on. But thank you, Andrea, for great years of making things work here and mixing my favorite beverage. Good luck. Back to the races.
Riders, this is your 9-lap Karen. 9-lap Karen. Riders ready?
All right, we got a 3-up Kieran. All right, we got Charles Moore on the front. His feet are moving about as fast as Luke Cavender's are. Jake Bondi in a little more normal gear. Car bomb at the back. Luke Cavender's slowly getting him up to speed. You're going to get him up to 50 kilometers an hour. For all you non-Canadians, that's 31.5 miles an hour. There, Tim Bober rooting somebody on. Don't know who. I'm assuming Luke Cavender. Car bomb. Hey, go Luke Cavender. You can do it. These three riders rode the team sprint together at Masters Nationals and took the win. They are the team sprint national champions for the Masters. 35 plus. Charles Moore ramping up the tempo as Luke Cavender pulls off. It looks like Luke Cavender ran out of gas. As Charles Moore ramping up the tempo. Can Brendan Carbomb make it over the top? Jake Bondi winding it up. 2 to go. Look at Look at those legs on Charles Moore. Moore just ramping it up, and here comes Bondi. Jake Bondi making him work for it. All the way to the line. One to go, and here comes Carbomb. Let's go, Carbomb! All the way, get Carbomb, close down that gap. Charles Moore holding them off, and they're going to finish as a team. Charles Moore taking the win. Jake Bondi in second. Brendan Carbomb in third. Well, that wasn't exciting. You know, you guys, you don't have to finish in the same order you started in. All right, we got a couple chase races, and then we'll get into the Madison. Hey, Cameron, did you get our jerseys? All right. Me and Cameron Cullen about to put on a clinic on how to hopefully stay in Madison for longer than 5 laps. Clever Martinez.
Charles Moore. Oh, he's going by us. All right. He wants to catch his breath. Good job, Jake Bondi. Good job, Brendan Carbomb.
All right, we got a chase race.
All right, Charles. So did you tell those guys to stay behind?
That was the plan, to keep them behind me.
You did a good job on executing the plan. Charles Moore, whoa, proving that a big gear works. Nice work out there.
Charles Moore actually made it around the track with only 1 pedal revolution. He has a 166 meter gear on. All right, we got a 10-lap chase race. Come on down to get a hot dog. Hot dog lady, make sure you save one for me. 1 hot dog for the announcer after the race, please. Actually, make it a double. Make it a double.
Riders, this is a 10-lap scratch race. 10-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, we'll have a single bell to get the race started. Riders ready?
All right, next we're going to have our junior scratch race. Hey, Chris, you want to switch spots after this race? Linton won the first race of the night. He's on the front. Carson won the elimination race. He's at the back. 10 to go, riders. 1 mile to go. We got the Madison race coming up next, or in 2 races, not exactly next. It's coming up next, but not the next one. It's like the next race. So if you're watching at home and you don't know when it's coming on, in a couple minutes. In just a few moments. 8 to go, Linton taking over the front. I wonder if he's related to Alec Linton. Probably not. Now Jankowski to the front with 7 to go. Let's see if anyone tries to kilo him. You got 1,000 meters to go at the line, 1,000 meters to go at the line. Carson on the front, leading around with 5 to go, 5 laps to go. Carson staying on the front, 4 to go, 4 to go. Linton tight on his wheel. Action Bronson at the back. Don't say too much. But here goes a move from Jankowski, and over the top is Bronson. Brian Jankowski going with 3 to go. They got 2 at the line. Carson winding it up. Let's see if he can get up and over. Here comes the bell. Final lap. Linton making a move. Cooper down low. And Richard Carson with a big move over the top. Can he hold him off? Action Bronson making a move as well. And the win's going to go to Richard Carson. Second to Bronson Patrick. Third to Josh Cooper. Fourth, Chad Linton. Fifth, Brian Jankowski. I don't think it's Chad Linton. That's somebody else that I know. Craig Linton. Bruce Freeberger watching from booth number 14. So I like to see. Here live in person.
Here's your red rose, young man. You're in from Indianapolis, is that right? What do you do down there?
Racetrack at the Major Taylor Velodrome.
And you go to school, go to work?
No, I'm a bike carrier.
You're a bike carrier, so you're used to weaving and dodging and doing that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, congratulations. Hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Riders, this is a 10-lap scratch race. 10-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, we'll get a single bell to get the race started. Riders ready?
All right, so we've got Patrick Leary, Cameron Coleman, down there on the bottom, Donnell Anderson, Chase Smith, Noah Savona, and then all of our Canadian friends. Brody Mann is out there.
Ten to go. 10 to go.
All right, 10 to go, riders. Not really getting too organized yet. And we got a move by one of our Canadian friends. That's Alex Fanjet. Setting a blistering pace at the front. Now it's Cameron Coleman. Donnell Anderson looking around. He's going to pull up. Brody Mann takes over. Patrick Leary. Noah Savona pulls up and Patrick Leary takes over. I think that's Jacob Osborne that just pulled up. And now it's Alex Fanjet who pulled up. And now it's Cameron Coleman at the very front. Cameron Coleman picking up the pace all the way around with 4 to go. Brody Mann sitting on his wheel. Donnell Anderson in third. Alex Fanjet working to get up there. Patrick Leary with quite a gap on the field. Cameron Coleman trying to chase him down. He's got a string behind him of Brody Mann, Donnell Anderson, and Alex Fanjet. Now, one to go in the bike race, and it looks like Patrick Leary is going to hold on for the whole distance. Patrick Leary, but chasing him down. Brody Mann coming on strong. Brody Mann trying to overtake Patrick Leary, but it's going to be a pretty easy W for Patrick Leary. Followed by Brody Mann, Alex Fanjet, Donnell Anderson, and Cameron Coleman. Let's hear it for our juniors. Nice job out there. Racing hard here at the Lexus Velodrome. Thank you to our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Southfield, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor. To the Rafa Foundation, who supports our racing out here, and the Children's Foundation, who generously supports our Young Rider program. We couldn't do it without them and all of you. Of course, if you want to make a donation, all you have to do is go to lexusvelodrome.com and hit the donate button.
Chris, we've got the Junior Bs and then the youth and then the Madison. So 2 real short races and then the 80-lap Madison. So it should be fun.
All right. It should be fun. It will be fun. All right. Patrick Leary, the winner, gets his rose. Meanwhile, lining up. That's Thomas Fanjet in the front.
Correction, this is the last, we've got one race after this, which is the Madison.
That's going to be a good one. Get all of our racers out there throwing each other around. Thomas Liska Gardner is in second, I do believe, lining up there. Juan Benitez in third, is that right? Hold your hand up if I call your name so I can get this straight. Juan, are you out there? Yeah? Okay, good, thank you. Right behind him, I can't see his number. Is that Ben Bukowski?
127.
Harry Langford, sorry Harry, got that wrong.
Next up, 114.
Braylon Klassen. Then our own Cormac Leary.
Then 108.
108 is Ben Bukowski. I knew there was a Bukowski in there. And then is that Eve Bukowski right behind him?
I think that's 109.
Yes, it is. So we got a couple of Bukowskis. We're missing Jack Leary tonight, but.
Riders, this is a 10-lap scratch race. 10-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready.
All right, they are off. 10 laps to go. We're happy to have all of our friends from Canada here tonight. Most of them are from the London, Ontario Velodrome, Forest City. Yeah, okay, make some noise. Oh, Canada. We're so happy the border's open. It's always fun to have more racers from more places. So Thomas pulls up. And then Tomas Liska Gardner is at the front. He pulls up. He's in the green helmet. Juan Benitez, he won there once tonight. Right behind him, Harry Langford. And now Harry Langford moves to the front. Sitting on his wheel is Braylon Klassen. Cormac Leary. Cormac Leary's the only one from the United States in that group, so, you know, pick your favorites. Cormac Leary. He just set a record a couple weeks ago. Fastest 10-year-old around is at the front of the field right now, leading them out. So they've got 6 to go, 6 to go. 6 more laps. And then we'll get our Madison racers out there. Meanwhile, Thomas Vanjet drops down to that black line. He picks it up a bit. Thomas Liska Gardner now pulls up. And then it's Harry Langford. Harry Langford in the yellow helmet. That's how I keep track of them. Braylon Klassen at the front now. This is a good group of juniors, Canada. Good job bringing them out here. Woohoo! Juan Benitez at the front. Cormac Leary. I think it was him and Cormac Leary that duked it out for the elimination. So Cormac Leary knows what the job is. He's got to get up and onto the wheel of Juan Benitez. Meanwhile, over the top comes Harry Langford. And now we've got a group of young juniors going hard. Harry Langford, Braden Klassen down at the black line. Being chased by Eve Bukowski and Thomas Liska Gardner, along with Juan Benitez. Let's see if he can hold on to the front. Harry Langford trying to hold on to the lead. Eve Bukowski trying to get up and over. And it's going to be Harry Langford with the W. Nice job out there, all of you. Let's hear it for our juniors. Good work out there. We've said it before and we'll say it again. Now's the time to get your hot dog. We're about to embark on the 80-lap Madison. No breaks in that. That'll be our last event of tonight. And then on Thursday, yes, Thursday, we start the first 3 days of the Detroit LA 6-day. So they're going to race here for 3 days, and then they're going to go out to LA for 3 days. But we're just going to crown our champion here on Saturday night. But we've got racing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night here at the Lexus Velodrome in the heart of Detroit. Harry Langford, get your rose.
Where's the winner of the last race? Saying, why should I do this? I don't want no stinking rose.
We race for the roses here. All right, now he's going up.
Right up here, Braylon.
Oh, I got it wrong. I'm sorry, Braylon Klassen. I'm sorry, Braylon. I was calling it wrong.
Here's your flower. Thanks. So where are you from?
London, Ontario.
And what track do you ride at?
Forest City Velodrome.
And let's shout out to all your other riders here.
What?
Have a good ride. Have a good night. Congratulations.
Braylon Klassen. Sorry I called you the wrong name. Not the first time. Won't be the last. All right, we're going to get our Madison teams up here. We've got an 80-lap Madison. If you've never seen one, hold on to your hats. All right, we've got 6 teams in tonight's Madison. It's going to be interesting. Let's start this off over on the home stretch for Team Silver. That's William Zugabe. He's from Indy. His partner over here on the backstretch, Levi Gaswin. So that's Team Silver. Next up, Team Neon on the home stretch. That's Serena Hill. She's been out here racing a lot lately. Her partner over here, Alex Fanjet. Good job, girls. Let's see you take it. Team Yellow, Martin Vecchio. Oops, you're over here on the backstretch. But over there on the home stretch, that's Cameron. No, that's Martin Vecchio. I can tell the difference. Not from afar. His partner over on the backstretch. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. Tim Bober. Nobody told me that. All right, on the home stretch. In the red, the current national champion in the Masters, John Hughes. His partner over here in the red, Cameron Coleman. All right, now I got it right. Team Purple on the home stretch, that's Mike Hartrick. His partner over here on the backstretch, Willie Stallworth. And last but not least, on the home stretch, Team Green. Is that Wesley Hill? Jaden McMullen. His partner over here on the backstretch, Wesley Hill. So those are our teams for tonight's Madison.
Riders, this is an 80-lap Madison. 80-lap Madison. Your sprint laps are 61. That's where the bell will be. 61, 46. I'm sorry, let me get to the right chart. Your bell laps will be 61, 41, 21, and 1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1, double points on the final sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. Reminder, riders on the backstretch, you must remain motionless while the riders on the front complete their first lap. Riders, the first few laps will be under control. That does not mean slow, it just means no attacks. Once everybody's got an exchange in, we'll have a single bell and the race will be out of control. Riders ready?
And they're off. Bruce Carlson, our chief referee, giving the instructions. Up here, we've got Kevin Morrison who's scoring. We couldn't do these races without these gentlemen who are dedicated USAC officials and our mainstays here at the Lexus Velodrome. All of our racing is permitted by USA Cycling and promoted by AmericanTrackCycling.com. We're the only track in the country that puts on events like this where we have regular racing on a regular basis with really awesome athletes. So right now they're getting ready to line up to make their first exchange out there. Jaden McMullen at the front of the field with John Hughes in the red right behind him, Michael Hartrick in the purple, William Zugabe in silver, Serena Hill in the neon, and coming up to their first exchange, Tim Bober throwing in Martin Vecchio. So in goes Vecchio. Get down lower, Willie Stallworth. Drop down to your partners. Drop down. Down to that black line for those exchanges. And at the front of the field, Wesley Hill goes in, and we're going to see this race pretty much going out of control in a minute. Have they heard that yet? All right, and they are now out of control, which means they can do whatever they want within the rules. So Wesley Hill setting the pace at the front. Cameron Coleman sitting nice and tight in second there. Willie Stallworth. Levi Gaswin and Tim Bober drops in for the throw-in. Now John Hughes in for Team Red. At the front of the field, Jaden McMullen drops down for the throw-in from Wesley Hill. Those guys train regularly at the Forest City Velodrome under the tutelage of Rob Good. Now at the back of the field, the women the only women's team out there. So let's hear it for those women. Alex Fanjet is trying to close down that little bit of a gap that's created at the front. Jaden McMullen setting the pace. John Hughes sitting tight on that wheel of Jaden McMullen as John Hughes comes up to his partner Cameron Coleman. Team Yellow's got an exchange here. Martin Vecchio drops down and in he goes. Willie Stallworth looking for his partner Michael Hartrick. Stallworth dropping down to Hartrick, and let's see them execute this exchange. Nice job out there, gentlemen. In goes Wesley Hill at the front of the field. This is like merging traffic on I-75. You can identify with that. Wesley Hill pushing it at the front. He's picking up the pace. There's 68 to go. 68 to go in the bike race. They got a sprint coming up at 61. So the team with the most points wins. So they're gonna have a couple of sprints before we determine who the winner of this bike race is, but in every single sprint they've got to pick up some points or they're not going to have a chance at it. At the front, once again, in goes Jaden McMullen. 66 to go. Cameron Coleman dropping in on the wheel of McMullen. Tim Bober. Do not overlap wheels. Do not overlap wheels. And now Cameron Coleman throws in John Hughes. William Zogabe coming down for the throw-in from Levi Gaswin. Martin Vecchio in for Team Yellow. 64 to go. John Hughes pushing the pedals at the front. He's making it go. Wesley Hill now coming in for Team Green, and Martin Vecchio dropping in on the wheel of Wesley Hill, followed by William Zugabe, and the pace is on. 63-62 when they get to the line. At the front of the field, there goes Cameron Coleman in for Team Red. Cameron Coleman in for Team Red. He's going up and over Alex Fanjet. Cameron Coleman trying to make it happen. Team Yellow making a late, oh, they missed their exchange, and Cameron Coleman working hard to be at the front of that field. He wants to win the first points in this sprint, but Wesley Hill's closing. It's red, green, yellow, silver, neon. All right, nice job on that. On that first sprint. Puts red into the lead immediately with 5 points. Team Green has got 3. Team Yellow has got 2. Team Silver has got 1. Team Neon is down 1 lap. But these women are riding nice and strong out there. This is how you get better. Whoa, John Hughes pushing that pace line up to the top of the track. That's because he wanted somebody to take over. What's Cameron Coleman doing? I don't know, but John's doing another rotation. Meanwhile, at the front, whoa, Willie Stallworth misses the grab. Go ahead, Willie, you get in there, get in there. Willie, you're it, go in. You only have to touch, really. The exchange is supposed to help propel the partner into the pace line. But if you touch, you're in. Once again, Wesley Hill at the front. So it's Hill, Bober, Gaswin, and Coleman. Stick, neon. Yikes. Watch it, girls. All right, Team Yellow now at the front of the pace line. In goes Martin Vecchio. Hey, those guys plan to have mustaches. They're matching. It's new. Whoa, a high exchange for Team Green. Team Red getting up and over, trying to get on the wheel of Tim Bober. Or Martin Vecchio. All right, Team Neon sitting on the back. That's cool. They can do that. In goes Serena Hill for Alex Fanjet. She throws him in. At the front, William Zugabe keeping the pace intense as he gets ready to throw in his partner, Levi Gaswin. Cameron Coleman waving it on. John Hughes now in the middle of a second rotation. It's a good time for another team to take advantage of that if they can do it and they want to. 47 to go in the bike race. 47 to go. Let's give these guys a round of applause and these women. Woohoo! Now Wesley Hill just making everybody work. Wesley Hill out front. He's letting loose. Wesley Hill from Canada, but also from the United States. He raced in the Nationals last week, or 2 weeks ago. In goes William Zuge for Team Silver, and look at Wesley Hill. He's trying to stay away, getting ready to throw in his partner, Jay McMullen. Jay McMullen looking around and chasing him down. William Zuge, Cameron Coleman, Martin Vecchio. In goes John Hughes for Team Red. Martin Vecchio goes up and over, takes advantage of that. Martin Vecchio now powering over everybody. Martin Vecchio out to get some first place points with 42 to go. They're going to hear a bell next time around. Martin Vecchio coming up to his partner, Tim Bober. Can Tim Bober keep that lead? He's got a nice little gap on the rest of the field, and they're getting a bell right now, and Tim Bober racing hard to get those first place points. Tim Bober being chased down by John Hughes, Jay McMullen, Wesley Hill. I'm not sure what's happening, but it's yellow, red, green, silver, and purple. So, Bober at the front with Team Yellow. Hughes now throwing his partner, Cameron Coleman. And here's how things have changed. Not a lot, but we've only got a 1 point difference. Team Red has got 8. Team Yellow has got 7. Team Green has got 5. Team Silver's got 2. So Red, Yellow, Green, and Silver are leading the bike race with Red ahead of Yellow by 1 point. 1 point. They've got 2 more sprints in the bike race. The final sprint is worth double points. As Levi Gaswin waves on his partner, William Zugabe. In goes Hughes for Red. Jay McMullen at the front. Martin Vecchio sitting tight. He's ready to throw in his partner, Tim Bober. Bober does it easily. We practice Madison racing out here 2 nights a week. John Hughes leads that workout. We make sure that all of our riders are very capable before they get in there and start throwing each other around. It's part of our program. We also have a program where every kid under 18 races and rides for free. We're talking about free training, free coaching, free use of a bicycle, and if they're good in the summer, we send them to the Nationals. And now revving it up again, Wesley Hill at the front of the field. He's trying to get away from everybody. Can he do it? Wesley Hill driving it, but look at Martin Vecchio down on the drops. He's not going to let the Canadian get away, and now it's going to be up to Cameron Coleman to close that gap and get onto the wheel of Martin Vecchio. Meanwhile, Team Green has a weird exchange, not typical at all, but Jay McMullen is in. That was good bike handling by everybody, because you got to make the exchange from the right side or it's very messed up. So here comes Tim Bober dropping in for Team Yellow. Levi Gaswick getting up there. And now Cameron Coleman gapped off a little bit. Meanwhile, Alex Fanjet for Neon is in the middle of no man's land. Team Red's got to close some gaps there now. John Hughes in to do the work. At the front, Jay McMullen taking it easy out there. Eyes up, riders. Make sure you know where you are and where everybody else is. And now Wesley Hill getting thrown in again. Let's see what he does. Is he going to keep it going? Keeping the pressure on the front is Wesley Hill. Wesley Hill not letting up at all. Cameron Coleman getting ready for the throw-in from Hughes, and in comes Martin Vecchio from Team Yellow. 25 to go in the bike race. 25 to go. They're going to hear a bell at 21. Cameron Coleman given the job of closing down that gap. He's got about almost a quarter a lap gap the field's got on Cameron Coleman, but they're still in the bike race. They're still leading it by 1 point, but it's anybody's bike race right now. Jay McMullen at the front. The Canadians have been dominating the front of the field. That's okay. The Americans are saying, all right, you guys do the work. We'll watch it happen as Tim Bober drops in for Team Yellow. And now in goes John Hughes for Cameron Coleman. John Hughes is going to pick up some fourth place points or maybe more, but look at this. Tim Bober at the front. Everybody keep their position. Stick, stick, stick. Bober looking for some first place points, and it's going to be Team Yellow, Team Green, Team Silver. And Team Red. Red going to be down a lap now, I believe, but I'll let the officials call that. All right, McMullen now going in a double exchange. We got Gaswin and McMullen, and we got 4 teams together. So we've got one more sprint in this bike race. It's the final sprint. It is worth double points. And right now, here is the standing. Team Yellow is in the lead with 12. Team Green has got 8. Team Silver has got 4. Team Red is -1. So Yellow has got 12. Green has got 8. Silver with 4. Red -1. They can change that with the first place finish, but I think we've got some powerful teams out there. Team Yellow determined to win it, but isn't everybody? Wesley Hill working over the field regularly. A high exchange for Team Silver. In goes Zugabe. And Wesley Hill, once again, just not stopping. Wesley Hill go high, high, up and over. Uh-oh. John Hughes takes in the double exchange, double pull now. Cameron Coleman resting up. 12 to go in the bike race, 12 to go. Let's hear it for these guys. They're working hard out there. Silver, watch where you're at. All right, in goes Levi Gaswin for Team Silver. This time McMullen gets on the wheel of Levi Gaswin, and Martin Vecchio is not letting go of those lead riders at all. Cameron Coleman now in for Team Red, chasing him down. Cameron Coleman with a electrifying burst of speed, and he closes that gap right down. Don't overlap wheels while you're doing it. Bober drops down for the throw-in from Vecchio. Once again, a quick shout out to our sponsors in these final final laps of the Saturday Night Rumble here at the Lexus Velodrome. Meet Lexus of Southfield, meet Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor, the Rafa Foundation, and the Children's Foundation. And we've got 7 laps to go. 7 laps to go. We've been doing these Saturday Night Rumbles a long time. We are on number 62 or 63, depending on who's counting. Wesley Hill still driving it at the front, but now look at this. William Zugabe said, I think I can get up and over that guy, and he does just that. William Zugabe at the front now. Team Silver in third right now with 4 points, but they're going out for that final sprint. And 4 to go in the bike race. Zugabe throws in Gaswin, and Martin Vecchio is not letting anybody get away. Martin Vecchio. He is driving that now. Look at him go up and over. Team Silver, Levi Gaswin left behind as Martin Vecchio digs deep. He's coming up to his partner, Tim Bober, and Bober's going to be in it for the final sprint. Bober lining it up, and in goes Bober with 2 to go in the bike race. Next up, it's going to be Wesley Hill. Oh, no. Heads up, heads up. Ah, don't move. Hey. And we're going to finish the race. Everybody's moving. And the final sprint in the bike race is going to be won by Team Yellow. Team Yellow, Tim Bober. Team Silver, Team Green, and Team Red. And we're going to see how our riders who went down are doing, but let's hear it for Team Yellow, the winners of tonight's Madison, Martin Vecchio and Tim Bober. the Mustachio Duo, or whatever. All right, one of our riders got up. I believe it was Alex Fanjet. Our racing riders did a great job of lacing through 2 down riders on the track. That was dicey, to say the least.
And here's the winners of tonight's 80-lap 8-mile Madison, Tim Bober and Martin Vecchio.
Woohoo! Nice job out there, guys.
Thanks, Dale.
Nice finish.
Are you putting them on the podium?
So I think Team Green had like a quarter lap ahead of you with about 3 laps to go.
Absolutely. It ain't over till it's over. I knew it looked like maybe they were the night was catching up with them, and so I knew we had a chance. We just needed a dig.
And you came in for that last final sprint. That was pretty big timing, wasn't it?
Yeah, the entire night Martin set me up every lap. He's great at communicating out there. He told me there was 2 to go, everything he got, and we brought it home.
Congratulations, Team Yellow, Martin Vecchio, Tim Bober.
Let's hear it for Team Yellow. Great job out there. Great job to all of our riders. The final results on that were...
All Madison riders, all teams over to the podium. All teams over to the podium. Next week, folks, we've got a huge race. It's called the Detroit LA 6-Day. We're going to have 3 nights of racing here. Next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights, we have riders from 6 different countries: New Zealand, Venezuela, Peru, Ireland, United States, and Canada. It's going to be one heck of a race. All Madison riders, keep your jerseys on and come on over to the podium, please. All Madison riders, over to the podium, please.